cake.
And Whimsy, what can I get for you?
Do you have anything for the quarantine blues?
Dollface, I got your drink right here.
An empty glass?
Oh no! I don't know where we go with this. Worked myself into a bit of a corner here.
The thing that always used to cheer me up was my daily cup of iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts. But now I just can't get that because we're stuck here.
Now, I don't want you to go to a place where you might get the quarantine blues ×2. So, how about if I try and handle that for you?
Well, I mean, that'd be great and all, but homebrew iced coffee just isn't the same.
You mean I can't just take a pot of coffee and throw it into the refrigerator and let it get cold?
No, and you certainly can't just throw ice in it.
Can't put ice in it either?
Well, you can, but
then what's a person to do to make iced coffee at home?
I also don't know why we both got a little southern when we're talking about Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee, which is very clearly a northern thing.
Want to start this over?
No. Do you?
So badly. No, that's good. That's good. That's good.
If you want to, we can.
No, we're good. We're good.
Howdy, partner. What? My little dogs are barking for some iced coffee.
So we may have a solution here. We did a lot of research online and found something called the hyper chiller, which is supposed to make excellent iced coffee instantly, well, within 90 seconds or so, right at home out of your regular pot of coffee. And we thought that might be just a bit too good to be true. Who wants to come journey with us and find out? Oh, excellent!
Well, I just don't know if I believe that's true. I feel like we might have been taken by a snake oil salesman. We're prospecting for black gold. By that I mean iced coffee.
You just stay right there, little lady.
Well, that was fast.
So here's everything we're gonna need. Fresh pot of coffee, hyper chiller,
That's cold.
cups, and let's see, I'm gonna need your cell phone to time me.
Oh.
Give me a 90-second counter when I say so.
Well, let me open my Toastmasters app.
Let's see. Right now I have a temperature of roughly 170 on this hot coffee. A freshly frozen hyper chiller. We're gonna do 90 seconds, it says, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna make a bit of a mess while we do this, but listen to the noise it makes. So you put a little bit in.
Oh.
Swish it all about. It's gonna sound like there's cracking glass inside there. That's just the sound of cracking glass. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, because you hit the coffee pot.
And then you put a little more in. Have you started your 90 seconds, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Just swish it all about. Add some more. Gonna fill this thing mostly all the way up. And you can tell you're filling it because it's got a little thing you can look through where you can see what the level is through the side. And we're just gonna swish and shake a little bit for 90 seconds.
So how clickbaity do you think having something saying 90-second iced coffee from home will be on the title?
Ooh, let's try.
In 1 minute.
Alright, so we're at about 1 minute now. Shaky, 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 shaky. Don't do the cocktail thing. This part is totally not gonna result in anything good except a lot of mess.
Stop hitting the coffee pot, man.
Oh, I'm getting crazy in my shaking.
Shake my coffee.
Yeah.
Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. That's 90 seconds.
All right.
You made a mess.
Let's see what we got here. All right, now we're gonna pop this right in here. Ideally over some ice cubes as well.
Pro tip, freeze your leftover hot coffee in an ice cube tray afterwards, and then you will have coffee cubes and it won't get diluted at all.
So, let's see what we got here. We have a temperature of...
Nothing like meat thermometer coffee.
It's a very clean thermometer. So we appear to be down to about 70 degrees, which is not ideal for that, but we dropped about 100 degrees on there anyway. If we had a couple ice cubes in there that I forgot, would have been down even more. In general, this should lower your thing down to around 50 or so, so I may not have left it in there quite enough. But we have had some very good results with it. As you can see, both my bartending skills and my estimation of how much we're going to have, we're both lacking a little bit today. So this is enough for essentially 1 cup of iced coffee. If you have 2 people who like iced coffee, or if you like a lot of iced coffee, better to get 2 of these. Now these have to be frozen for at least 8, I believe at least 12 hours between use. So you're not going to just be able to throw it in the freezer and then bring it back again in another hour. You've really got to, think ahead to how much you want. However,
can I have the smaller one? I had a big cup of coffee already. I have a hot cup waiting for me in the other room still.
There you go. There you go. Give it a good sip.
What's a good sip? And it actually does have a slightly different flavor when you do it this way versus just trying to chill your coffee in the fridge.
So, it's been very good. We've been using this now for about 2 months, I think. And it does do a pretty good job. I like to use the coffee ice cubes on it as well. It was very easy to put together, but you do need to pay attention to the directions because it is not super intuitive. So there's only like 3 steps, but you'll do it very easily if you read the directions. Again, plan for the fact that you're going to need ice cubes, just like regular iced coffee, and that you're going to need probably more than 1 of these if you like a lot of iced coffee.
It should be noted, I also think this is the Hyper Chiller 2. I know with their first release, they had some issues with cracking of the black plastic when it hit certain temperatures, but they fixed that, and so far, so good. We have not had that problem.
It has been a delightful way to help us through quarantine as well and give us just that little extra different variety in our coffee. Sometimes hot, sometimes iced. Makes the days go by a little bit differently for you.
And more caffeinated.
So we think you're going to enjoy it if you're someone who enjoys iced coffee. We're using Dunk's iced coffee because that's our specialty around here, and where we live, Dunk's is king. So
yes, runs on Dunkin's.
Mm-hmm.
America might not like their logo says, but New England certainly does.
If you're enjoying these videos, give us a like or a subscribe. And now,
just click the subscribe button. It's on his side this time.
Stop that. That tickles.
Boop.
Ah!
Boop.
All right, that's enough of that. And now,
let's cross the cake.